You're listening to the Here for the Clout podcast. Here are your hosts, Sherilyn Dale and Cece Suarez. Yeah, baby.
Hey, welcome back to the Here for the Clout podcast. Clout Queens, Kings, and In-Betweens. Just did that intro backwards. I am Chelsea, one of your ridiculous hosts, and this is your other host,
other ridiculous host.
Sherilyn Dale.
I like the
You're honestly, y'all don't even know. You think I'm annoying and crazy? This one. She doesn't show you though. She shows you, the cute and Canadian, and I'm the sweet part of the Sour Patch Kid, and Chelsea's the sour part.
I feel like I show enough. You just get like my more embarrassing side.
I did have to edit your nipples out of a Patreon episode.
Perfect.
And you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. You gave me a concussion by trying to take off my shoe that night.
And this is what I'll never live down. I was trying to do the right thing. Was it really though?
Oh,
it could have been easier for you to get to the airport if those bad boys were still on in the morning.
Girl, probably.
Waking up from like an hour of sleep after the Sabrina Carpenter concert and like the same lady being at the desk like, oh, you guys were just getting snacks like what, 2 hours ago? I'm just like, see you later. I wish I had my shoes on.
It's just my favorite, like, I don't know why, but just waking up to like you sneaking out like a shameful one night stand and just rolling out with your suitcase that's quite literally bigger than you because you're 3 feet tall and just rolling it out, and you're like backlit because our room is so dark, and it's, guess what, sun's not up yet, and just the hallway light behind you, and I'm like, bye, and you're just like, bye, go back to sleep.
I didn't want I
just like a little gremlin. A little hallway gremlin. It's crazy.
I'm excited for the next adventure.
Yeah, that's in May though, so let's not get too excited.
Is it?
We're the worst liars. Holy fuck. That was awful.
Okay, well, we'll just keep it at that, okay? I'm so excited to hear what you have to say today. This has been a topic that I've like, I always see it on my For You page, but I haven't like dove into the rabbit hole. So when you said you had like so much, I'm like, frick yeah, let's go.
Frick yeah. You heard her, ladies. Guess what? We're going to skip a comment call out because I didn't look one up. Anyways, and what flavor do you have? What are you drinking?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm really sad that you have prickly pear because I don't have that here in Canada. I have lime, high noon.
Oh, I have lime in my fridge. Yeah, I have lime in my fridge, but I have prickly pear, and I put a raspberry popsicle in it, but it slipped off the popsicle stick, and now it just looks like I have either a overcooked hot dog or someone's tongue in my drink.
I love it.
So you get to decide.
It's like when people like have the embalming fluid and they like keep, toes and tongues and frogs and stuff. That's what it looks like. And I love that for you.
Toes and tongues and frogs. What's in your basement, Sherilyn?
Toes and tongues and frogs. No. A lot of Funko Pops.
Okay.
Funko Pop person. I like just looked in front of me. I'm like, what is here? I'm like, a lot of pictures of psychotic women and Funko Pops.
A psychotic women who we support.
Yeah.
So I also had seen all over the interwebs all about how Alabama Barker is beefing, which people are calling her Mississippi Barker, and that's hilarious. So that Alabama Barker, who was the daughter of Travis Barker and the stepdaughter of Kourtney Kardashian, if you live under a rock, Travis Barker is arguably one of the most successful and famous drummers of all time.
I've seen him live, and he is for Blink-182. So freaking amazing. Like he can hold. He opened up for I think Nicki Minaj, and I was like, yeah, you could have just been drumming the whole time in this sold out stadium.
He's so talented. Mm-hmm. They're also kind of weird. However, Lord. So his youngest, well, I guess now if you consider all of them blended and each other's kids, not his youngest daughter, but out of his 3 kids, he adopted one. There's a whole there's 47 children in that house, and I don't know who belongs to who and who came out of what. Okay. It doesn't matter. She's the blonde one who wears lashes like this on the edge of her eyeballs and has a horrible lip combination. You remember now, right? Okay. So she's beefing with Bhad Bhabie. That's correct. From the Dr. Phil fame.
How about that?
How about that? Exactly. So Danielle Bergoli, if you will. Now, Danielle, which we're probably just going to call her Bhad Bhabie. I don't know. I feel like I should call her Danielle. Danny, I'm scared.
Yeah, I think she goes like more. I think she's more on the Danny train.
Yeah. Danny. Totally. I don't want to get on that train. I do not have a ticket to that. So we'll go over, like, we're going to have that one whiteboard on TikTok. Girl,
love her.
We're going to leave it to her. She's amazing. But Danny got pregnant by her, I would say allegedly, but girl, when you come on to TikTok live with black eyes all the time, like,
oh,
come on. You didn't get a nose job. Like, what are you doing?
Oh.
Well, she might have, but like, that's different. So she's like talked about it too. I think that he has like abused her before. I don't know. So she got pregnant with her baby daddy, and his name is Levon.
Oh,
again,
yeah, that
I don't care, and
sounds
I don't know.
Well, this could also be
sure
a
does.
Ben and Sam situation. We'll figure it out in a couple minutes, guys.
It also doesn't matter. He's a piece of shit, and he does not deserve the respect of us even pronouncing his name or even knowing his name. Because, hey, guess what? Who the fuck is he? Literally nobody. So he got her pregnant. They had their kid either after or during or like right before she had her kid or before they got pregnant, something. She went through cancer, which horrible. That's awful. She is better, which is great. Another little where do we know her from? Bhad Bhabie, right when and we mentioned this in the last episode, but right when she turned 18, literally 12:01 a.m., she's on her 18th birthday, like 18 for a minute. She signed up for OnlyFans and made like
millions.
Yeah. Like she paid $8 million in cash for a house I think in Miami-ish area, which, hey, what? Insane. So could literally never be me. Also, why the would you do that anyway? That's such a waste of money. All right. And that's not my business. So she had cancer, whatever, did all that, got a bunch of money off of OnlyFans. I don't know if she still does OnlyFans. It might be one of the cases where like you do it for a little bit and you stop, or like it's not really actually explicit photos, as we said in one episode. I was like, is it actually explicit, or is it like just picture your titties, or is it explicit, and are you just like squirting? Like, what is explicit? What's going on here?
What's our threshold?
No, think about it. And that's actually one of the questions we got for Q&A we're going to do soon. Is someone asked, do you sometimes wish that you could just like slap a picture of them titties up on OnlyFans and just like make that money? And I'm like,
12,000%.
Yeah.
I would never literally go on the internet and say I would never do that, because who the hell knows how long this podcast is going to go for.
Girl, I hope forever, but
I do too. But you know what? You have to have backup plans already in place.
And it's these titties.
It's the titties, okay?
That's what I've got going for me.
Oh shit.
Other than my splendid tongue and personality.
Yeah. I feel like you could do something with that drink on OnlyFans.
I could do a lot with this hot dog. With this hot dog water. Yeah, so there's that. And I feel like that's a good little explanation of who they are. A few other characters that we've covered before come into play as well, which we will go over in a moment. However, I'm going to find this link real quick that I meant to send to Sherilyn earlier, but guess who forgot? Me. So another thing that actually kind of like got me on this entire topic was because I kept seeing people saying that Mason Disick got someone pregnant.
I saw that too.
Yeah. So then I was like, I got a question. What's going on over there? And then I remembered, as the Kardashian historian that I am myself, that Khloe one time, we're on a first name basis, that Khloe one time said, well, like, if anything happened to me, like Kim would get my kids. And someone was like, well, why? And she's like, because Kim parents very similarly to me. And people were like, well, what does that mean? And she's like, I think you can figure that out for yourself. And then it kind of like showed clips of Kourtney and her kids just being like so aloof. And it's like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are you doing?
Remember when everyone also thought that It's Rain, right? It was Justin Bieber's kid. I will say that is a rabbit hole that I've gone down in, and I'm like, when you put photos of Justin Bieber and Rain next to each other, it's concerning.
Listen, we've got a couple situations like that in South Tampa.
All right.
And every time I see this one girl's kid, I'm like, ooh, girl, that's Kevin Stipe's baby. That ain't that other guy's baby. And the entire time I'm just thinking, like, literally me and all my friends know this. And every time I see anything about her online, I'm like, that guy really lucked out that she's stupid. Like, not the kid, the baby mama. Girl, she's a psychopath.
Okay. Future topic, perhaps?
Probably for Patreon. I would love to tell you all about this bitch.
I'm already salivating.
Let me tell you, they do whippets. Let me tell you about the horrible wigs she wears. Now she's apparently opening up a med spa.
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, ma'am, you do not need to be touching needles or people's faces. It's wild. It was so crazy. She was also like one of those like music video girls, like a music video vixen, remember?
Yeah.
But not in a good way.
Oh.
Yeah. It was gross. Okay, so I'm trying to find a video of it without like the B-roll on the side of like someone cutting corn or like slicing up soap. It's like I don't need to see that. Okay, let's see here. Yellow Jackets Explained. Okay. Good God, 9 million views.
Oh.
Thank God for you, girl. Okay. All right. I am going to go ahead and cut to the chase and send it to our group chat. So it's 6 minutes long, so we will be able to interject and, you know, cut in, powwow about it. Y'all can like let us know how you feel. We'll have to cut in a few times because, you know, I want y'all to remember that, hey, you're watching this podcast and not just this girl on TikTok. So
love her though.
Ready?
Oh. Breaking down what the fuck is going on TikTok today. Alabama Barker and Camila Araujo drama explained. First, let's get into the Alabama Barker and Bad Baby drama.
Hold on, pause. So Camila Araujo, I loved it. So she is one of the ones who is in the Bop House. She's like the den mother, if you will. She's one of the only. She's the maitre d'. She's one of the only ones who doesn't look like she's 13.
She's the one who interviewed Ash Trevino and her kids and Santos, and I still feel very not happy about the whole situation. But
why do all these people have such punchable faces? Like, has Santos been punched in the face?
Well, I don't know. I feel like.
Can I?
Yeah, I feel like those veneers are almost like moonlighting as a mouth guard, like in a boxing fight. So, like, maybe that's why he did it like that.
Scared. Okay, let's continue.
Explain. A few weeks ago, they got into an argument on the internet because allegedly Alabama Barker slept with Bad Baby's baby daddy. Alabama Barker is a daughter of Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker and stepdaughter of Kourtney Kardashian. 19, she's an aspiring rapper and she's a TikTok influencer. She does a lot of get ready with me's, getting her makeup done. She's always going live, getting ready. That's like kind of her thing. Bad Baby is the girl that was on Dr. Phil back in the day that was like Cash Me Outside and then got really famous and popular. Her name is Danielle Bergoli. She is a rapper, Gucci Flip Flops, that song. Also an OnlyFans model. 2024, Bad Baby had a baby with Lee Vaughn. That's her baby daddy. They've been together since 2020. I believe he's like 28 or 29. So Bad Baby and Lee Vaughn have had a rocky relationship in July 2024. He was accused of DV with Bad Baby. A few weeks ago, Bad Baby announced that she is now a single mother, that she doesn't have a boyfriend anymore because allegedly Alabama Barker was hooking up with Bad Baby's boyfriend / baby daddy. Alabama Barker responded to that being like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, ew, no, thank you. I've never want a bum.
So, when did she have cancer? Because I'm like lost in the mix with like the like where she had cancer thing. Because I like vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I did too.
But it's just also, girl.
But we don't follow like
ain't shit.
You know. It was just like things that I was like seeing on like T pages or whatever, and then it was almost like it was. Then all I was seeing was this.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of it. So let's go ahead and read Alabama Luella Barker, unfortunate name. But her post here says, I just screenshotted it, says LV and our friend group traveled to Vegas last year, again, prior to me knowing that they were together. I'm assuming that means Lavon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay, during which he threw a bottle at my head, resulting in a significant injury. Hey.
Wait.
Why is he not in jail?
Alabama said that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alabama is posting this saying that Lavon threw a bottle at her head in a nightclub or whatever.
Over this guy?
His behavior, girl, does he have like hibachi sauce flavored semen or something? Because what the fuck are y'all doing?
He did.
Well, yeah, obviously. Like,
I'm not understanding.
You just buy that at a store, ladies. And that sauce you don't have to get a bottle thrown at your head or get cheated on or beat. Hey. So his behavior was not only reckless, but also deeply concerning. Girl, who wrote this? It was not you. It's troubling to see that despite his actions, she continues to defend him, even after I told her what he had done. I was unaware that he was her boyfriend until after spending time with him in public on 2 separate occasions. It's clear that he is manipulating her, feeding her a distorted narrative to justify his behavior. His actions reveal a lack of respect and consideration for others, and it's painful to witness her continue to support him despite this. I mean, yeah, go off. I agree. Mm-hmm. And then she said, this appears to be an attempt to distract from my single because someone is upset by my success.
Alabama, you had us, girl.
What single? Because we still have not, I'm sorry, whom? No, thank you. Good God. Regardless, be sure to check out Vogue now on all platforms.
Oh, no.
Alabama.
Oh, no.
Girl, you better be joking.
You better be joking.
I've never even watched Euphoria. Yeah. Anyways, so, hey, guess what? Sherilyn just told me there was another screenshot, and I did not know. So this one was from Bhad Bhabie, and the one that I just painfully read was from Alabama, and that was Alabama's response to this one that I'm about to read to you. You guys, now you can see why this beautiful, smart on TikTok needs a whiteboard to explain all of it to us. Also, why do we care?
Why are we here?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
I surely don't know.
Yeah.
So Bhad Bhabie said, this is an embarrassing mess. Alabama knows I looked at her like a little sister. I would give her advice all the time. When I realized the type of person she was for real, I started staying away. I seen her doing it to other girls. I would always tell her, leave the boys alone. She's 18 and boy crazy, specifically to boys that have girls. Boys, stop it. It's like it does something to her. And then she posted Mia, Hannah, Talon, Jerica. I don't know what those names mean, but I'm assuming those are other people she's done it to.
Oh, all right. Carry on.
Baby daddy, Alabama Barker responded to that being like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, ew, no, thank you. I've never want a bum. He is a bum. And I think at the time she was like 17 and just turned 18. It's an incident where she claims that he actually hit her in Vegas with a bottle. Argument went back and forth. Alabama Barker said, actually, he was the one that's been hitting me up. And Levon said, no, she's been hitting me up until November 2024. That baby was like, fuck that. Broke up with him. Hopefully they stay apart, but I think they're still living together. So then Camilla and Alabama Barker drama explained. Camilla, she's an OnlyFans model.
So Camilla, one of the, matriarchs, as I like to call her, of the Bop House, she, a bunch of people kept commenting, like saying, oh, Camilla, you need to y'all need to let Alabama Barker or Mississippi Barker, into the Bop House. Like, she's a bop. Like, she's, out here, doing some stuff. That's, not great. Obviously, they were, trolling. Mm-hmm. So then once she, saw everything that was happening, she's like, no, she's not a girl's girl, it looks like. So, no, we're not going to let her in. No, thank you. And then Alabama, I guess, did not like that and was like, no, I don't want, she's saying, basically, on being a sex worker and, doing OnlyFans. And this is kind of the best that I've ever seen in my life. So I'll try to find it, but let me just explain it to you because it's just easier that way. So Camilla was basically you, how are you going to act like you're better than anybody when you're a Nepo baby? Mm-hmm. What do you have going for you? And then Alabama came back and she said, I'd rather be a Nepo baby than an OnlyFans baby. And this is what, because that doesn't make sense. Guess why? Because Mississippi Barker's mom is out spreading them cheeks. I don't know if that's what she puts on there, but spreading them cheeks on OnlyFans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Shannon
Moakler. I know that
Moakler,
she
whatever the
I
name
know
is.
that
I can't stand her ass.
I think she posed for Playboy or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
and yeah. I do not like the way that she disrespected my girl Holly. You're not gonna disrespect Holly, and you sure as ain't gonna disrespect Bridget.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's another rabbit hole that I was not aware of. Yeah.
They raised me. Okay. Not Kendra, because she's 12 and annoying, but I'm happy. It looks like she's doing well, though.
For the holidays, Camila posted a TikTok video with her dad saying something along the lines of your favorite bop-daughter duo. And someone commented on Camila's video saying, you should add Alabama Barker to the bop house. And Camila responded to that comment from the follower saying something like, no, she's a homewrecker. We don't do that kind of stuff around here. So then Alabama Barker responded to that comment, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, babe. I would never. With the vibe of, I would never be part of the bop house because I am above that. Camila responded to that with a TikTok saying, well, sleeping with someone's baby daddy and boyfriend and homewrecking the relationship proves that you're a bop. Then Alabama Barker responded to that in her TikTok live video. I would rather be a Nepo baby than sell my nunu because the OnlyFans girls make content around their nunu. Then Camila responded to that with a video saying, you are both a Nepo baby and the baby of an OnlyFans model. So basically like check yourself because Alabama Barker's mom, she is an OnlyFans model. She used to be a Playboy bunny back in the day, an icon in the pop culture 2000 world. She also called out your aunt sold her nunu to get famous as in Kim Kardashian, Alabama Barker's step aunt. Her stepmom is Kourtney Kardashian, Kim Kardashian's sister. If you know the whole Ray J situation with Kim Kardashian, that's what that was about.
So this is what Camila said about it. And I'm sending it to our group chat because I am smart. And the caption says, Camila stood on business with that one.
You're a Nepo baby and an OF baby because your mother's busting it down on the same platform I am. Your auntie busting it down and your mom busting it down too. Mama's selling her nunu too, girl. Her nunu cute too.
But I mean, like, it's true. Like, how are you going to act like you're so much better than these sex workers when it's just so frustrating? So then Alabama came back and was like, it's just like, start a business. Like, what have you done? And it's like, start a business. Okay, girl boss. Like, what are you? Boss babe? What are you talking about?
I have an opportunity for you.
What?
So then from there, Alabama Barker responds to Camila that Camila is a bum. She has no businesses and nothing real going for herself aside from OnlyFans. Keep talking about me and I will be sending you a cease and desist. Camila talks back at Alabama Barker saying, I actually do own a business and I own 2 social media management companies. Your mom is an OnlyFans model and yet you're here saying that, oh, I'm above OnlyFans models when literally your mom, she's one of like the biggest stars on OnlyFans. So how can you say that about OnlyFans models when your mom is literally one of us? So Camila was like, I'm speaking on behalf of your mother and all of us here because you think you're better than us? No, at least we get paid for nunu, you do it for free. So anyways, from there, Camila comes back with another video. She had a screenshot of Alabama Barker's close friend stories where Alabama Barker was showing her butt in a thong. She didn't show in the video, she covered it up, but she's like, see, you're no better than an OF girl because at least we get paid for it and you don't. And that just proves again that you are a bop for free and you're a Nepo baby. Then from there, Alabama Barker responds to Camila saying, that's so funny that you posted that picture of me because I was underage at the time and you're out here distributing this image, but the image was covered up.
Like, I know you sell it for money, but I don't. Got you there.
Camila responds back to Alabama being like, I'm still waiting for that cease and desist. Last night, Bhad Baby posted an Instagram story. We have more than OnlyFans money. We have our own money. You want to talk like that? You have your dad's money. We have our own. And then Camila reposted that story saying, let's turn it into 100 million. The reason this whole thing started was because Alabama Barker and Bhad Baby got into the situation over this dumb bum man named Levon. And Alabama Barker used the fact that she's an OnlyFans girly to kind of like degrade her and be like, I'm better than you. I have money. I'm rich. I'm famous. Alabama Barker is out here shading OnlyFans girls when someone commented you should add Alabama to the bop house. And Camila responded, yeah, no, we don't do homeworking here because Camila and Bhad Baby are friends and they're both OnlyFans models. OnlyFans community got offended. Why is this girl talking about us, judging us that we sell our new? And also the fact that her mom is part of this industry. Camila was like, you know what? I'm going to speak up on behalf of all the OnlyFans girls.
Yeah, and it's also just like, girl, you do the same thing that Camila does. You're both content creators. Like, yeah, half of, well, technically she does more because she does the live streams that you do. She does the produced content that you rarely do. Mm-hmm. And then also she, has her YouTube content, her interviews, her podcast, like, well, podcast, it's just on her YouTube channel, but still, like, it's podcast formatting. Like, arguably she does a lot more than you do. 100%. And she doesn't have that like Nepo help that you do.
Yeah. She built her business. She built her brand. It's her.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't have to have a recognizable last name.
No, not at all. And it's like, Nepo baby aside, well, no, it all has to tie back into like the nepotism of it all because
we have to drink. Girl, I don't make the rules. They said we have to. Also, my hot dog tongue melted.
Oh, that's a beautiful color.
You are.
Because people stop to like watch her stuff because of her family. It's like, oh, why is Travis Barker's daughter on live acting like she's not the whitest, blondest girl in the world? and waiting to see, you know, like if a Kardashian walks in behind. So, like, you get a business.
Yeah. And you get a business, and you get a business. Okay, Oprah, hand them out, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you can imagine, Camilla just like kept clocking it basically, and we'll go ahead and play some of our favorite little snippets that she said.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna write out my 5 minutes of fame. And about that cease and desist, make sure your daddy has the right email address. Because, you know, he's the one that cleans up all your messes.
Tell her.
So what is that implying? Like, she got a cease and desist and it came from Travis?
Well, it's like, it's been said before that Alabama just like has like cease and desist sent to everyone who like talks about her. But the thing is that a lot of this beef, I hate that. A lot of this drama is surrounding the fact that Alabama did a diss track. Like, who are you? Rice Gum? What are you doing? I cannot.
R.I.P. You would have
go
loved
off,
this.
nobody. Oh, God, Rice Gum. Cheers to you, Rice Gum. You absolutely would have loved this. Didn't he break Gabby Hanna's phone?
I don't know.
I support him for
I
that.
support that.
Because her, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing we can all agree on. She's so weird. The devil amongst us, if you will. So, anyways, sorry for that Gabby Hanna jump scare. Dear God, who would have thought? So, she made a diss track and apparently had like multiple like ghostwriters and like rappers like doing stuff for it. And then it was not that good, personally.
So this was a diss track to Bad Baby or Camilla?
No, to Bad Baby. Yeah. And then Danielle came out with hers. Girl, at first when I heard it, or like I saw like part of the music video and I was like, first of all, music videos coming back. Love it. Iconic. Like, I miss that era. But then also it's like, I wasn't like a fan. And then like I actually like listened to the lyrics and I was like, oh, like, wow. Good God.
Which we can't play. We can have a link, I guess, like in the description because we won't be able to play it or else we'll get demonetized. But
so then she came out with hers, and then now Alabama says that she's like gonna come out with another one. But the thing is like through all of this,
I feel like you can't really do that. It's like you had your chance.
No,
you got toasted.
Girl, I think it's.
And you're like,
yeah,
I actually want to do over.
Yeah, no, you don't get to do that. Yeah, I don't think hers was that good, but who the fuck am I? I know nothing about like music and rapping
not on our
or poetry.
iTunes list or Spotify.
No. And then there's like a Kanye aspect of this too, where like apparently Kanye like cleared lyrics or like a verse or something. Do I know what that means? No. Girl, yeah, I saw fucking Kanye pop up and I was like, this got to be AI. What is this? And girl, when you watch it, it's like, that's AI. 100% that's AI.
So what?
But then I went and looked.
What was that involvement? What do you mean? So he popped up like supporting Alabama or what?
Girl, I guess, but Alabama took a screen recording of Kanye's Instagram story and like posted it to TikTok as like a stagnant like TikTok video and pinned it to her account. So I just sent it to you. And he says, I don't want to be in the middle of anything. The only reason I clear anything is because I don't want, because like people always try to stop me. So I always, if anyone asks me for anything, I just clear it. But I'm not cool with being put in the middle of all of this. So any verse that would be going viral using my voice and all that, it's like, I don't like it.
So is he mad at her? I'm so confused. I got to watch this 1 second.
Girl. But then the search bar says Kanye West confirms Alabama Barker diss track.
I'm not in the middle of none of this AI beef, people throwing my voice on things, the whole carnival sample. I just talked to Travis Barker. I would never be in the middle. I don't even know what's going on. I just got sent a song and asked if I could clear the sample. Only reason why I clear anything is because so many people try to stop me. They stop clearances. Everything is been very difficult for me. So anybody asks me for something, I always clear it, but I'm not cool with being put in the middle of all of this at all. So any verse would be going viral using my voice and all that. It's like, I didn't do it.
Oh, so he must be saying, like, maybe something happened where it was attached to Danielle's. That's the only reason why I would understand her.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So
Okay.
it's from this the Express Tribune, which, hey, your favorite publication, the Express Tribune. They said, which Kanye song did Bhad Bhabie sample in diss track Miss Whitman, which her diss track is called Miss Whitman, and it's a ode to Alabama Barker, because Alabama's name was inspired by the character from a movie, and the character's name is Miss Whitman.
True Romance. It's Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Whatever. Sure. You know things I don't. Yeah, thank God for you, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it was rapper thinks. Okay, so that's what it was. Is that Bhad Bhabie went on her story, her TikTok, whatever, went on social media and was like, "Oh, thank you, Kanye and Bianca, for like clearing this sample from this song so I could use it in my song." And a lot of times that's what rappers will do. And Kanye is notorious for sampling and using from other songs. And some of my favorite songs of his, before he, did all that multiple times, not just now, but the first 17 times.
Yeah.
Good God. So yeah, before he did all that, some of my favorite songs of his have the best sampling, and you wouldn't even know. And oh God, remember Love Lockdown and RoboCop?
Yes, I just remember the whole College Dropout album, and that was just the greatest.
On the way to driving to freshman year of high school every single day, my brother would drive me because he was a senior, and we would listen to that literally every single day.
It's sad.
It was so good.
So good.
808s was really good too. That was when I was a senior in high school, so it was his music followed me through high school, and he's such a talent, and it's just so sad to see him go through all of this and become a Nazi lover, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like the mental illness excuse, because it's that's not what mental illness is. Or him being
him being oh, I'm actually autistic, and it's
again, does not equate to it being a Nazi.
Yeah, how dare you,
racist.
I guess.
Well,
yeah. So on February 25th, 2025, Bhad Bhabie took to X, we're going to call it Twitter, took to Twitter to personally thank the couple for their support. Thank you, Bianca and Ye. She put alongside a screenshot of an alleged message from Kanye himself. The message reportedly read, he said that knock harder than the original, all in the zoo.
Do you think he would say that it was better than the original?
That's so funny. The post quickly went viral, with fans discussing E's unexpected involvement in the rap feud. So yeah, I think he probably just didn't realize
who it was, what with the drama behind the scenes. Yeah.
But then also, I do think that he, not me defending Kanye in 2025, who would have thought? I do think that he was probably just looking at it from the standpoint of, damn, that's a good verse. This is a humdinger, if I do say so myself.
But exactly
even without
how he said it.
He said that is a certifiable knee slapper, Miss Ma'am. But even without looking at it from oh, you're beefing with my ex step niece.
Right.
He doesn't care about that.
Yeah.
He's probably met the girl 4 times. But also I think it's also how he said that he doesn't ever want to stop someone from sampling his stuff, because he samples so much and he knows how much it sucks to, have that happen.
Right.
So yeah, I love that. However, I do think that it kind of sucks that he then had to come and be I'm not trying to get in the middle of anything. I was just...
Can you imagine Travis ringing him up, raging, and he's just sitting there with his phone I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I was a fly on the wall sometimes.
Girl, what the I cannot. Yeah. But then it's also hey, how about y'all do some parenting? Kanye's got enough going on, okay? How about you do and then the fact that she screen recorded that and posted it onto her TikTok, I feel like that I don't know. I just feel not like I don't want to be like, oh, it's immature. She's young is obviously it's immature, but I just find it so interesting that that he even said, he was like, yeah, I just, got off the phone with Travis. It's like, I'm in trouble. I got in trouble with Travis.
Travis, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was said on that phone call for him to just sit there with his fucking camera like this? Be like, I'm not involved.
Could you imagine? Girl, Kris Jenner. What do you think she's thinking right now?
Oh, I don't know. My favorite, I will say my favorite about all of this is that Landon Barker, like her brother, Travis Barker's son.
I hadn't even gotten there yet. Girl, this is my favorite.
It's my favorite part.
Like side quest.
Especially because I've been on that side of TikTok for so long that when him and the husband TikTok or whatever, they were doing the battles of like lip syncing to the fray. And then they actually met up in Landon's bathroom. And I was like, oh, they're together. And like, who the f are you going to talk about this with? Like, who are you going to talk about this with?
Sherilyn, would you mind explaining what you're talking about?
The best. Okay. So Landon, I know what we're talking about for this segment. This is my favorite thing on TikTok. I get so excited about it. So Landon, Travis Barker's son, Alabama's brother, he like kind of, and I love the fray, so I loved this for them. He kind of like brought the fray to TikTok and this whole new audience. Because these people, like the young girls who fangirl over him, thought that he was making this music. So he's lip syncing to the fray and being like, Landon sings this? So he's lip syncing songs to the fray in his bathroom with his leather jacket. And he's like always like this. And he does his like little movements. We'll have a clip like without the music, And then this older guy, I think his name on TikTok is like husband of TikTok or like TikTok husband. I don't know what it is. Anyways, he's like a dad. And he started doing the same thing, put like a little jacket on, a little backwards hat, and then he'd lip sync as well and be like, I think I'm better. Like, I think I did it better than Landon. And I think also because it's like his generation, right? Like our generation. So they would go like back and forth. Landon would, again, lip sync to the fray, tag him in it, be like, I don't know. They would go back and forth. And then it was a couple months ago, Landon starts it off. And then all of a sudden, fucking little TikTok dad comes in the frame and they were together lip syncing the song together. And now they like meet up occasionally and do collabs lip syncing. So this is happening in real time now, like where they're still doing these collabs. As all this drama is going on with Alabama, and he's just like, he's
just stuck in his bathroom.
He's just in his bathroom, lip syncing to the fray, flying out his little dad buddy, or I don't even know if they live close, whatever, inviting him over to do collabs in the bathroom, lip syncing to the fray, while this girl is fighting for her life and reputation in her bedroom with Bhad Bhabie.
Like,
it's so good.
I got a question. What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on and where do they live?
Calabasas.
Oh my God. After all that, they went back and forth so much. And then Bhad Bhabie started to, Danielle started to talk more about it and like, I don't want to necessarily say like show receipts, but like put her on blast and stuff. And
like saying that that Alabama was pursuing the baby daddy while they were together.
Yeah, and then saying that like she slept with him and that she's like slept with all these people and blah 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 and just all these like little details that don't matter. And then Alabama came out with a video, which maybe we can speed up the talking, but then she came out with a video where she literally takes out a big ass iPad and is like, I didn't want to do this, but like here's our like text.
Oh, I think I saw that clip on my FYP. I didn't know what was going on at that point, though.
Yeah, where she was like, you said you wanted to meet up here and you did this. And like, you weren't invited to my birthday party. And it's like, can both of you please shut the fuck up? Please.
I didn't want to have to do this. I really didn't want to have to do this. You have given me no choice, Danielle. The things that you reply about. Okay, let's get started. So, Genius, I understand that you think I don't know laws. I do. I know that I cannot post the recordings, but I can tell you what you told me in the recordings. You reached out to me recently in the addiction center that you were staying at. The addiction center you went to for popping 10 to 15 Percocets a day. I have now realized I am arguing with a psychopath. Back to business. You told me to call you on the addiction center's number. That would be 818-616-7443. This is you saying, give me 10 minutes. Ready? About to call you. I've tried you 4 times. Bam. I get on the phone with you, and you decide that you want to be friends. Your text messages were, I really want you to know I have no ill intent. I'm a hurt person, but I'm a healed person, and I know how to love people who have hurt me. Your baby daddy. Like, think about it. What would I get out of putting my hands on you and hurting you? No, not making this up. That would only make me feel better for the moment, but it really wouldn't, because what do I look like beating you up? It's stupid and I wouldn't beat anybody up, honestly. You couldn't beat me up if you tried. I have love for you still. Once I love someone, I don't unlove them. That's why I still love LV. You can call me whenever. I'm here for you now. If he bothers you, you can tell me. I beat him up in the car really badly. Back talk? It's quiet. I don't hear any back talk. I was being mature and I asked you if you're going to set me up because you agreed to have a dinner at Joey's in Woodland Hills to get things straight and to clear the air. She goes, no, on Callie. So you're lying on your daughter? So you're lying on your kids. Okay. She said, bring your security. I go, all right, let me see if I can come. Okay, let's meet at my house, I told her, because I'm not stupid. She goes, okay, what time? I go, we will meet at the Commons and somebody could grab you from there. I can't add you to the list. I said, are you coming alone? She said, security, if that's okay. I said, can you just come with a friend or something instead? She said, he can stay outside. Just want to be safe. Oh, but I'm scared. I asked her, wait, what's the end goal of this? To talk, to establish a friendship so I don't have to deal with this anymore. Some type of loyalty, because I'm tired. I would be tired too if I stayed with a man who cheated on me. She also goes, us being cool enough with him is going to kill him. On the phone, you admitted that I never slept with Soulja Boy, and I have it on tape. You also admitted that I never slept with Tyga or had an abortion or was ever pregnant. Babe, you also admitted to having chlamydia and bleaching his clothes and going to therapy for it. You also just admitted in your new diss track that you had threesomes with him with your bestie, so was my song a lie? Anyways, what is it going to take for it to end? I said, I'm over it. She goes, I'm over it too, Grandma. I don't know. Like I said, what do you think is right? I said to leave this whole situation in the dirt and stop embarrassing ourselves and leave LV out of it if you're going to stay with him. She goes, I feel like you shouldn't drop that song and apologize publicly and admit you were wrong and that you shouldn't have came for me and told me, honestly, if you care about me and you want this to stop. You also told me and begged on the phone for me to not drop the song on the phone call we had at the addiction center because you said it would make me look bad. Really, you just knew it was a good song and it would do good. Honestly pathetic if you ask me. You continue to bash me, but you don't bash other women that won't benefit your social media or give you any views. I told her I've never in my goddamn life looked up to you. I look at you as a ran-through loser. Hence why she has 7 rappers' name tattooed on her. Her leg, her arms, etc. She gave me a tattoo tour one time. For the record, I never hired her for my birthday. She sat outside for an hour asking why I haven't got her yet. Anyways, she goes, I hate how people talk about you. I used to always stand up for you when people would tell me shit. You need real help. You got this man telling you straight lies. I need help. I'm the one who needs help. She goes, I know Alvia is a cheater. I stay with him because of my daughter. The difference between you and the other girls is you were my friend. I said, you just admitted you know he cheats on you. The end. You were always a person I kept at an arm length distance. We hung out 3 times. Maybe 4 if you want to push it. One of the many times I came over, you invited a rapper over and you got so drunk you couldn't even control yourself and you were screaming and on the ground, laughing, etc., embarrassing yourself. Right then and there, I knew you were batshit. I said, get it through your head, you're the only one that wants him. You and Levon went to the studio the other day and you guys could not make a hit record because you guys had no ideas and no dirt on me. The engineer told you to make up lies to make your song better and say whatever you can to make the song better. A little birdie also told me that you went to Cheetahs and tried to get the same exact dancers in your video and they denied you and you chucked money at their heads. She goes, like, he's freaking me out. I didn't know I was dating a weirdo. You didn't. It's giving you're obsessed with me. Stop the other girls he sleeps with and leave my name out of your trashy mouth. While you were on the phone with me and LV, you got served. You have bigger fish to fry. You as well asked LV why he lied about going to Las Vegas with me, and he said that is just what men do. After this video, I will not be addressing your pathetic, baseless lies, nor will I be giving you any more attention that you want. Anyways, I have a Twitch stream on February 15th. Tune in. It is going to be insane. 24 hours, celebrities, pranks, etc. Love ya.
But then, like, the aspect of this that is sad and, like, the reason why I wouldn't, like, be on Alabama Barker's side is because, like, it just, like, I don't know. It just makes me so sad because it's, like, Bhad Bhabie is, like, recovering from cancer, is a new mom, like, going through postpartum and dealing with all this bullshit. Yeah. But then it's also, like, girl, you're also taking him back, though. So you're accountable for that, too. Like, you need to not take him back. Yeah. And, of course,
it's hard
she's, I mean,
to get out of it, especially with everything, right? Like, considered.
Yeah. Been there. The only reason I got out was because he died. Yeah. So, thank God. So, he was abusive.
No, I know.
Happy he's dead. Sad for his family and those who loved him, including myself. But absolutely. Yeah, it's just like really interesting. But then when you take a step back and like look at all of it, it's like, okay, we have this person who's like trying to start a rap career, and then we have and like saying all this embarrassing like trying to act like she's better than everyone when it's like, your mom does OF and like you're a Nepo baby. Get it together.
Right.
And then her saying like, oh, I didn't know he was like with you or whatever. And why is this guy at your house? Like, what are you talking about? And knowing now that he has a kid with her, like y'all, maybe you weren't like very much so friends. Maybe you were friendly. Like there's a difference, obviously. Like there's a lot of people we're friendly with. We don't consider them friends. That's just in general. That's how it works, right? In life in general. And it's just so sad. It's just so sad. Because it's like, girl, you both lost. It's like no one won.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Maybe one rap was better than the other. And like the lyrics, like maybe like Kanye would have said, humdingers, knee slappers. But like,
well, and like what
you both
Camilla
lost because he's
she's
shitty.
Like, regardless, like you're at the end of the day, this drama is just so ridiculous. But you're not a girl's girl. Maybe that's what we need to work on.
Yeah, but like, yes, that. But you also you both lost. You're both like trying to
one up the other,
be with this
and the
guy
whole
or
center
not.
of this is this guy that is a loser.
Well, and it's like, why did, I mean, sure, Alabama do a diss track towards her, but why doesn't he get a diss track?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't, like, there's two people, like, you got cheated on by him. And yeah, sure, her too, and maybe you were friendly or thought you were friends or whatever, but, and like, wouldn't have expected her to do that, but then also, like, he has done this multiple times to you, apparently. Get you and your kid away from this man.
Yeah.
Like, who is he? Does he have anything? No, it doesn't sound like it. Like, what the fuck does he do? I have to look him up because I bet he does nothing.
Why are we? Why did we get caught up in this riptide?
So apparently, Lil Tay is still around. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
But Lil Tay also is like a, not to mention the Fray, but like a Fray like timeline of this. Sorry, I'm literally like using Loki verbiage here, but she's
intertwined.
Does like girl, so she does like Twitch streaming now, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't know she was back to like being alive because they like faked her death and stuff. So
yeah, she came back and then she was like gonna like sue her dad and stuff like that, like saying like he was like an evil person and everything.
Go off, queen. I want you to have autonomy and be happy and listen. Those curtains behind you look like a vibe. And you look beautiful. I'm very happy for you. If that's what you want to do, go for it. If you're safe and not hurting anybody. Also, your brother seems kind of weird, so be careful. But she apparently, this says, Alabama Barker tries to hop on Lil Tay's live and talk about the beef with Bhad Baby.
What?
I just sent it to you. Yeah, and so she commented when Lil Tay wasn't looking at the screen, and it says, Alabama commented and said, add me up. I'll spill the tea. Add me up.
Okay.
The fuck does add me up mean? Just say add me.
Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now. I'm on Twitch. So if y'all can't hear, I'm playing shit through my headphones. The chat can hear on my Twitch. But if y'all can't hear, go on Twitch. That's where it's at. Okay. So, this bitch dumb and a slut for no reason. Wait, so Alabama's the slut, but your baby dad cheated on you? Like, be for real. This is not, I didn't hear any shit about your baby dad's a nobody, so I don't know what the fuck's up with him. But like, if she cheated on you once, you know he's cheating on you multiple times. You know.
Little Tay, the voice of reason. What planet are we on?
What is going on? What universe is this? Okay, so we also have this dumb Shannon out here. I cannot stand her. Listen.
Oh, Shayna.
Yeah. Wait, no. Shayna? What's her name?
Shayna Moakler? Like her mom? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What's she saying?
Alabama's mom. I don't like her. So she's been just milking this, obviously, because she's a clout goblin. I just sent it to you. But she said, no one messes with my daughter. And it says, leave my daughter alone, leave my daughter alone. And I saved something earlier today where she posted and someone commented on her super filtered, God, I'm such a hating ass, her super filtered photo or TikTok, and it said, please have Mississippi turn her comments on. And she replied and said, would you like me to send 20,000 followers to your page to harass you? Because it can be done. Girl, 20,000, that's it?
I'm at 20,000 on Instagram.
Instagram? No, you're not.
Yeah. My Instagram's not popping.
Girl, neither the is mine. What am I at? 41. Okay.
You're like, oh, okay.
Well, we gotta work on that.
It's fine. Oh, Shayna. Okay, so wait, hold on. I want to see this. What's her TikTok here?
She's just so annoying. Like, she's such a clout goblin.
My daughter is not a fighter. My daughter is not a fighter, but I am. Tell your daughter to leave my daughter alone.
Oh, so she's doing a voiceover. I thought she also is trying to talk like her daughter. Like, stop it.
Isn't it just so funny that they're literally like the one I saw someone talking and they were like, yeah, one of the funniest parts about this is that they're like, oh yeah, let's meet up, like let's meet up to fight, and they're like, yeah, let's meet up in like Calabasas.
Yeah.
Let's meet up at the Commons, and it's like, girl, and there were so many comments that
go
were
in
like,
the bathroom with Landon.
Alabama's
and sit the fuck
driven
down.
by the ghetto
like,
once. Yeah.
Take a
well,
page.
people are going off on his comments and being crazy. So
no, what the hell's he gonna
girl's
do?
Absolutely crazy. Crazy.
He's in his own war right now. He's having a moment. Let him.
As he should be. So, Soldier Boy, as in
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, tell him. Yeah. Soldier Boy up in this
Yeah.
As you know. So he got brought up in this multiple times because people were like, hey, not only did Alabama Barker F around with Tyga, she also F'd around with Soldier Boy.
What?
Which it's like, ma'am, what do you see in these men? They are all scraggly.
I never knew that about Tyga. What
have had like 3.
Isn't that?
Well, girl, we don't know if
Kylie's-
that's true.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, isn't that
Yeah,
her
that's
like
her ex. Before what's his face?
and the
For Travis.
father of?
For her Travis. Yeah.
No, not.
Well,
Isn't that? Oh yeah, they didn't have
Travis
a kid.
Scott. No, Tyga didn't have a kid. He tried to say it was his, but it's not his.
Okay, yes. Okay, coming back to me. What?
Don't you dare disrespect Stormy like that.
Yeah, sorry.
That ain't her fucking dad. Which, no offense, but her actual dad ain't much better. But her hopefully soon to be stepdaddy's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
All those pictures of them at the front row at the Oscars.
Yeah. Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah. Willy Wonka
Nico
himself.
I'm making chocolate, of course. Okay, so Soldier Boy, I don't know if y'all have known what he's been up to lately. You probably haven't because it's nothing and he sucks. Soldier Boy, tell him. More like Soldier Boy, please shut the fuck up. So get ready. Because,
Wait, why do we hate Soldier Boy?
You'll see in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Girl, it's awful. What he Soldier Boy does not like that he's being brought into this.
Oh.
And that Bad Baby was accusing him of like hooking up with what's her face.
Okay.
I just sent it.
Okay, hold on.
I hope I sent the right one.
Bad Baby. You kid looking. Why the you got my name in your mouth for? You dusty ass. Ain't you dying from? Ain't your baby daddy got you every day? Don't you got black eyes every time you go live? Ain't you was at my house in Malibu trying to my? And I said no.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me because I ain't let you my, you mad you get on this internet lying on my name? Now when I sue your little stupid ass and take that little OnlyFans money you got, yeah, I'm wrong, right? Sit your little head ass down somewhere, little skinny anorexic.
Yeah, so he goes on to call her anorexic. He goes on to say that she looks like a crackhead. He goes on to essentially make fun of her for doing OnlyFans, for being in a DV situation with her baby daddy, for, quote, dying from cancer.
That's one of the most...
Sir, you have the audacity to say that with those weak shoulders and that 17 head? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, that
with the
horrendous.
And I'll take that little little OnlyFans money you have.
Yeah.
Sir, her net worth is higher than yours. She has made more money than you have because you're garbage. You had 3 popular songs that were actually yours, not just features from when we were in high school.
I can only think of
and
one.
Someone from the look of that wooden banister you have there at your house, looks like someone has not managed their wealth well. You could You could learn something from your buddy. I actually don't think he's friends with Plies, but you could learn something from Plies. My friend Plies, not your buddy Plies, my friend Plies. Should I have him call you from one of his 7 cell phones that he has in front of him at dinner? It's so weird.
That was awful.
Mm-hmm.
That was horrendous.
Trash. Basura.
Wow. I don't even have words. Both you girls, cut it out. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Because we don't need to be fighting like this and having men feel like they have a kind of like a crutch or like validation to speak so poorly of you.
Of like these dumb gossiping again.
Yeah, enough.
And it's like
you're both in timeout until we say it's over.
Yeah, until we say otherwise. I'm sending about 47 links because now this little segment is what I like to call internet temp check. And we're going to see how other people are feeling about it.
Okay.
So this one girl, the first one, that has the girl with the barrette and the red lips.
Mm-hmm.
So this girl made a video about basically parodying,
Mm-hmm.
you get it, making fun of Alabama and being like, Daddy, you need to send them a cease and desist. Like, I need you to get this person to do my diss track. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Hello, Father? I need another verse. Get Lotto on the phone now. I need Lotto to write me another verse. I don't care. I need another verse. Buy me another verse. Daddy, I'm gonna lose the rap battle. Daddy, I'm gonna lose the rap battle. No, I can't read this now.
And Alabama commented on it and said, oh, you're mad. And let's watch
that. With our queen, Sabrina.
I knew you would love that one. Just so y'all know.
I love it.
That part in
Slim
the,
Pickens?
I was about to say the stadium. Not yet, babe. Yes, but in Slim Pickens. But that lyric, every single woman and man, because Hey Joey, were screaming.
Also, Hey Joey, but also the one that was in front of us in the sparkly towel. King. Why was he not like viral?
He's amazing. She saw him. She pointed to him. I remember that.
No, but I wish more people would like see. Oh my gosh.
I know. And then I had my one solo lesbian next to me.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, her wife dropped her off. She was like, yeah, my wife didn't want to come, but like, I wanted to come. And I was like, cool, you're with us now.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Want a drink? Yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like one part that everyone was screaming. And it's just like,
I love that one.
Been hurt by a lot of illiterate men.
Up in the little fur in front of the fireplace, and she's just having a dolly moment. Oh my god, it was so fun. It was like we're at a slumber party. We have to go back, like Lily said, when she gets to LA. I think it's like in November or something like that. That would be great.
Well, I feel like we just have to do our in like an annual Do We Know Clout like fall trip now.
Yeah, at a Sabrina Carpenter concert.
I agree. I concur. So that's hilarious. Oh, we wouldn't have been able to play it. So hey, that was the lyric from Slim Pickens by Sabrina Carpenter, where it says he doesn't even know the difference between there, and they are.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because, as you can see, if you know your connotations, that's the word, right?
That is so funny that she was like,
yeah. And then there's this one that says, POV, you're a 41-year-old stay-at-home mom who's fully invested in this Bhad Bhabie versus Alabama Barker drama. And she's like going through her morning routine and she's she's jamming. We'll have to silence it, but she's jamming to Bhad Bhabie's diss track.
It's so good.
And it's
she's got
so
that
funny.
mop a spinning.
Girl, we have one of those. It's amazing.
I love it.
I never use it because I don't clean our floors.
Getting her coffee ready. And with the alphabet glasses. I love her.
She's a queen. I love her.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
For those of you who want Alabama Barker to apologize, I hate to break it to you, it is not going to happen because it is no longer about the baby daddy. It is no longer about the fact that she slept with her friend, whatever. This is an Aries Capricorn battle now. This is who has the most.
This would be my daughter. Haley is all about that, so she knows, like, clocks that stuff too. And she's like, I believe fully in like astrology and signs and everything. So this
astrology and science. Okay.
Power. Alabama's probably over here like, yeah, I don't have emotions. If you guys want her to like cry on camera, a Capricorn would never. Everyone's like, show vulnerability, apologize. That is not going to happen. And you know what's crazy to me about this whole thing? All of this drama, the Aries held back at first. At first, you saw her, she was just kind of sad. And then I was like, oh my God, I was waiting for it. I knew it would happen. I knew if this little Capricorn just kept poking at the Aries was going to explode. This is the explosion. This whole diss track, that's the explosion. And this is just a perfect example of, even if you are like the strong, climb to the top of the mountain, I'm going to make money off of these diss tracks, Capricorn, you should never ever pick that battle with an Aries, because Mars will always come to the defense of an Aries.
Aries.
Lily. Aries.
Yep.
And that's why to find out. That's why Janet is clinging on to that one.
This girl goes, the Bad Baby Alabama Barker drama is funny and all, but underneath it all, it's really sad. Bad Baby got cheated on and violently abused shortly after having her baby and finding out she has cancer. Alabama is not her enemy. Her baby daddy is. Many women think that if they simply fight the women their boyfriends cheat on them with, then their boyfriends will stop cheating. But that's, I think she means to say, not true.
Yeah, she meant to say that's not true.
Yeah, I love this, though. This is so well said. Men cheat because they want to. They don't have any respect for you and feel no need to protect your feelings or the relationship. Realizing that is too painful, so it's often easier to focus your energy on the other woman. Bad Baby should be dragging her baby daddy, not Alabama. If it wasn't her, it was going to be someone else anyways. Girl, mic drop.
Well, and apparently it's already been someone else. Like, he's apparently cheated multiple times.
Yeah.
Which is,
yeah,
girl.
It's so sad. And I think also it has to do with, like, the age also. Like, I know that Bad Baby or Danielle is older than Alabama, but she's, like, still relatively young. This is, again, like, me relating to the 40-something-year-old housewife stay-at-home mom who's, like, invested in TikTok drama.
Alabama Barker and Bad Baby continue to give us a topic each week. It's crazy. This is now 3 podcasts in a row where it's like, I have to write it down again.
Are they going to send us a cease and desist?
I think that they need to focus on sending each other a cease and desist first, right?
Yeah.
So Bad Baby puts out her song,
implying that Alabama got pregnant by Tyga.
If that is true,
she's definitely going to send us a cease and desist.
Recently, I found out that Tyga went and said that he hates one of my friends simply because they are friends with me. We have no idea who it could be. It's totally not Brooke.
That's so funny.
I understand why he doesn't like me, obviously, because I go to do this. But it's like, if you're Alabama Barker and you got Alabama Barker pregnant, like that, it's everything I've ever always said about him. Like, what?
I will say he went online and not that like you can always believe a man, but he went online and he was like, I can't believe I even have to address this, but like, absolutely not have I ever had a physical relationship with Alabama Barker. And I do, like, as much as you could say about Tyga, like, how could anybody be so stupid as to hook up with somebody who's underage, but also who's underage and is in the family of your ex?
Yeah, I don't. Well, she's not underage, and like he loves.
Oh, she's not underage.
You know,
doesn't matter. She's too young.
Yeah, I hope it's not true. That shit is crazy.
I don't know about like the too young, because let's all fast forward back to like his relationship with Kylie. Like, please.
Did you just say let's all fast forward back? Do you mean let's reverse?
I think so.
I got you, girl. Don't worry. I got you. That's
rewind, right?
Yes.
Yeah, be kind, rewind back to the beginning of the VHS. Okay, yes, not fast forward to the future.
R.I.P. Blockbuster, you would have loved this.
You would have loved this.
Wasn't that the best on like Friday or Saturday night?
Yes. Oh. Hours in there.
I
think back on my like mom, and I'm like, you know what, Mom? Like, thank you for having like the best patience ever on a Friday night, because like my kids we were at Build-A-Bear this weekend. It tested mine and Brent's marriage. It tested like my parenting skills, having the lineup and like the patience to be in Build-A-Bear for like an hour and a half. We've all made it through. It's great. It's fine. But then I think of like Blockbuster and how my mom was like just so okay with going, and like her perusing whatever, and then me perusing for like hours on a Friday night.
And what was your go-to? Because I know what my go-to was.
Like, which ones did I always get?
Mm-hmm.
So we used to do, like, you know, when you could get like 5 for like the weekend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was, so I would usually do, I mean, it changed so much, but like from what I remember, like towards the end, it was Death Becomes Her, Idle Hands with none other than Devon Sawa. Idle Hands, Death Becomes Her. I loved Camp Nowhere. Have you seen Camp Nowhere? It's so good. That's, again, like super old. Clifford. Martin Short.
Big Red Dog, of course.
And then what else? Oh, Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker I probably got like every single weekend. Cruel Intentions.
You're like in high school at this point, right?
I was in high school, yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean, like, when I was younger, I just remember like the high school, junior high school aspect, actually.
Okay. Okay. See, mine, yeah, I was there in like elementary school, and I remember one time, you know, like they had the little like drop off thing, like the little thing you would run in and, or not run in, but run, you know, park and run out and put them in and drop them in and whatever. And it's like a mailbox basically. But my dad was joking one time that my mom like had forgotten to like return one for so long. And I remember I was like, well, what's going to happen? And my dad was like, the Blockbuster police are going to come get her. And I was just like, what? I was terrified. And fun fact, my second form of ID used to be my Blockbuster card.
How was that okay? How is that allowed?
They just had to have something that had your name on it. But so like legally, legally, it's probably not like official, clearly. But any bouncer that would see it would be like, respect, like get in here, buddy. Come on. Like they loved it.
You have a Blockbuster card.
Yeah, right? Girl, I kept that shit. Yeah. Did you see the documentary about the last one?
No.
Yeah,
no.
the like last one is in like Washington or something like that.
Is it on Netflix? Because that would be,
I think so,
very ironic. That's ironic because like,
well, I don't
Netflix
know.
offered to like do something with Blockbuster, and Blockbuster was like, no, like you're never gonna make it.
Yeah. You want to mail these things to people? No, they come to us. So yeah, there's one still open, and they interviewed like this old lady that worked, not old lady, but like older lady who works there, and they like said her first and last name or whatever, and like interviewed her. And my brother and sister-in-law, I don't know if they were sober when they did this, but I assume not. But they watched it one night, and then they were like, "Oh my God, we should see if she's working right now." And so they called her and like talked to her. And they're like, we just watched the documentary and saw you. Yeah. They either
I have to watch it now.
They either talked to her or got scared and hung up. I can't remember. Knowing
this could have either been
Julian, he got scared and hung up. He's a nervous Nelly sometimes, all the time.
Oh my God, I love that. Oh fuck, nostalgia.
Yeah. Meanwhile, good old autistic Ash over there would be like, "How long you been there?" Being like, "All right, I'm coming. You need some help?"
Yeah.
Crazy.
I would love to do that. Volunteer at the Blockbuster.
I'm in it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do I get a card?
Stay tuned. I would love to get another card because I'm like, I wish I could find like an old purse that has like one of mine.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Did you say card or would it be hard?
Do what?
Did you say would we get a card or would it be hard, like hard work to work there?
That's a way better question than what I said. I said, do we get a card?
Yeah, no, I like that. And also, would it be hard? No, yeah, I feel like it also would be because you have to like make sure that the right VHSs, and I'm still going back to VHSs, not DVDs, because like that shit.
No, we never. We never had. There were never DVDs at ours.
Yeah, you got to make sure that it's rewound. Rewound. We gotta go. This is done. This episode's done.
So please be kind and rewound.
Let's be kind. Rewind. Recap. Bad Baby. Alabama.
You're both losers. You both lose.
Rounding. You both lose. Just stop. Start looking at the men that deserve the hate and heat. And enough. Like you're both on timeout.
You heard her. That's it. Well, stay feral.
Damn the man.
And save the empire.
Damn the man! Save the empire!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.